All right, it is Free for All Friday, brought to you by Patriot Mobile and the Patriot Mobile Common Sense Hotline, 877-310-9966. It's your one chance a week to get involved with the conversation directly. You can find out more at patriotmobile.com/Gruber. Free activation right now, by the way. There's your Patriot Mobile Common Sense Hotline on the screen for those of you watching on, all the streaming platforms, Real America's Voice, television, so many other places. And I also see in preview a beautiful face. It's Ivey, everybody. Look, there she is.
Good morning, Steve.
This is why, if you're only listening on the radio, you're missing out. But look, she's beautiful. She's brilliant. She's my wife. Ivey, how are you?
I've been told to have a good voice, too, so
yeah. I'm
sure the radio listeners will be just fine.
There you go. Anything on your mind before we go back to the phone lines?
It's an interesting time. I have read yesterday that there's been a 3,000% surge in the amount of terrorists on the terrorist watch list that have been coming through on the southern border. So that is a very alarming number, especially with, there was a terror plot foiled in Europe when Taylor Swift was trying to put on some concerts there. So this kind of activity could be rising and could happen at any time in America, which is very scary.
It is scary.
The other thing was the other guy who was he was planning the assassination attempt of Trump, who was arrested, was actually he was allowed into the United States on some special grant.
Yeah.
And I'll have to give you very specific details.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Regarding that, but.
Yeah, bring me that next hour, because I saw that, and I saw that he was getting some special disposition to get in anyhow. All right, let's see what the people on the phone lines have to say. Ivey, thank you for being here as always. Tom is in Florida, your former home state. Tom is in Florida. Tom, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good, Steve. How about yourself?
Good. What's on your mind?
Hey, want to first thank you for all the good work you're doing by informing people. That's we need more of it. I had two things. One of them is, I love Donald Trump, and also get a kick how he nicknames all these people. And I was going to make a suggestion for him for this Waltz character. I think perhaps you should call him A-Waltz.
A-Waltz. Hey, that's not bad.
That's great. I like it.
A-Waltz. A-Waltz, Tim Waltz.
Maybe I could help him with his campaign, because I like doing that kind of stuff to get a big kick out of it. Yeah. The other thing, too, is, you hear these left-wing loons talking about white supremacy all the time.
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
And as I think about it, they're saying, why do they think the whites are supreme?
Right, who knows? Look, it's bizarre. They don't want to call her a DEI hire, yet they tell us she's a DEI hire. Tom, thank you for checking in. A-Waltz, Tim A-Waltz, the governor. In fairness, he did serve 24 years in the National Guard, Ivy. He just lied about what his rank was and lied about being in war. Other than that, it was perfectly fine.
Seems like kind of lockstep with a lot of the other Democratic Party
exactly
heads.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm Indian.
I'm this, I'm that.
I'm black, although I'm not. All these folks
exactly.
I'm talking about.
Got to have a resume. Oh, I got to put this on my resume. Oh, yeah. I'm Elizabeth Warren. I'm a Native American. Yeah. Okay. You look just like straight out of the.
Hey, I'm 50% unknown, so who knows? I could fill in all sorts of blanks.
There you go. All right. Patty is in Colorado. Patty, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to let you know, how come we're not hearing any more about these Russian and China ships that are above Alaska and they're down in Florida, and we hear nothing more about it? All we're worried about is the election stuff. Come on, people, it's at our doorstep.
It is at our doorstep. Patty, thank you for calling. You're exactly right. The Russian ships in Cuba, however, they do that on a regular basis. China's trying to take over the world one step at a time, and if they can take over the Arctic, they'll do that as well. So that's not a surprise to me either. Let's go to Steve in Illinois. Steve, the great state of Illinois, it's a conservative state except for one county. And sadly, that one county dictates to the rest of the place how it's going to be. How are you today?
I'm just ducky. So in answering people's concerns about whether Trump makes it to the inauguration, okay, what it is right now the Republican Party has sent certification letters that it's Trump-Vance. And if Trump can manage not to get Epsteined before September sometime, he'll be on all the state ballots.
Correct.
Well, here's the magic of the Electoral College. When you vote for Trump, you're not voting for Trump.
You're voting
for his electors.
That's correct.
That's right. And so if they Epstein Trump before the colleges meet, well, then guess what? Those electors can vote for whoever the heck they want.
That's also
and
true.
Afterwards,
yeah.
Afterwards, go ahead.
Good. No, you're just refreshing my memory. You're exactly right. Just finish real quick.
Yeah. Afterwards, if the Electoral College meets, sends their delegates in, and Trump can't assume the presidency, J.D. Vance takes over.
Yeah, exactly right. Thank you for the education, Steve. Well done. I can get one more in here. Ed in Chicago. I guess that's still in Illinois, too, but not by much. Ed, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm
calling in. I'm 70 years old, originally from South Shore of Chicago. Been out. I've been lived on my teenage years on Air Force bases. I'm a Navy veteran. I was in Washington twice, January 6th and December 12th. So I have a lot on my mind.
Is there a question, comment? What do you got for me?
Oh, all right. I just want to say, like I was in, now I see that they're going to sentence Trump now, and after the assassination attempt failed. Kind of be funny about that. If the assassination attempt didn't fail, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that'd be it. Hey, I got to jump, Ed, because we're right up against a hard break, my friend. Thank you for checking in. Ivy, I need you to stick around because we still have some more time here. And besides, for those of the people that are watching on America's Voice and on Rumble and Twitter and all those other places, they want to look at you more than they want to look at me. That's a fact. Fact. Go ahead, smile. Show them those pearly whites. There you go. All right, we'll be right back.